Hello, my name is Wendy and this is a how-to video on making Cuban coffee. It's for my public speaking class and I'm going to show you guys how to make Cuban coffee. So the supplies that we need is a coffee maker, also known as a cafetera. We need a cup to mix the sugar with the coffee and a mixer, and we need a coffee cup, also known as una tacita para café. So the first step, is to fill the bottom container with water up till it's pretty much all the way to the top, but you don't want to overfill it either because then it'll spill. So then we can dry it and then just put these things to the side. We're going to get the filter. We're going to place it inside the coffee maker. We're going to get the coffee. And we're going to put about maybe 3 to 4 teaspoons of coffee inside the filter. You want to be able to have it all the way filled so that it's, not too much, but also you want to have enough so that when it starts the process of making coffee, there's enough. So when that's done, you are going to screw the top of the coffee maker onto the bottom. And remember that there's water and there's also the filter with the coffee already. So you want to screw that in tight enough. And now we're going to place it on the stove. So you can put it, I always put it on high so that it does it a little bit quicker. The next step is we want to put sugar in the coffee pot so that we can mix it with the coffee when it starts pouring. So you get the coffee cup, and I always scoop about 2 to 3 scoops of sugar because we like it sweet. So I scoop about 2.5 now, and we just get ready for the coffee to start going through. So right now we're still waiting for the coffee to come through, and just to give you an explanation of what happens, the water boils the coffee and that's what makes the coffee come out through the top. So right now we're waiting for the first drops of coffee to come out so we can make the espumita, which is the top cover of the coffee that you'll see when I serve it. And in my culture, I'm Cuban, that's the best part of making Cuban coffee is la espumita. So you'll see right now how I make it. And there we go. We have the first drop, so you want to close it. You want to drip just a little bit inside, not a lot, because then it'll be too much and it won't be perfect. And then as you can see, you'll start mixing and mixing until it is thick and the sugar has all compiled together. So you're just gonna mix it for like about a minute until it looks pretty much like this, as you can see. And that's so yummy. It tastes so good, but it's not very healthy since it's sugar. So we just keep mixing, and it'll get to the point where it'll actually turn like Play-Doh, and that's how you want it, with that texture, because that means that the coffee will have like a thick layer of espumita at the top. And like I said, that's the best part. So as you can see, now it's almost finished. When it starts smoking up like that, it means that it's coming to an end already. So we're just gonna give it a couple more minutes to try to get every little drop of coffee that we can. And then we want to turn it off and just kind of let it simmer through there with the heat that's still there in the stove. Now that that's done, we want to pick it up. Since it's hot, you want to be careful because this is super hot. This is, you need to be careful. Then you want to start carefully and slowly just pouring it into the cup. And as you can see, you can start seeing the foam already. That's due to what we did with the sugar and the coffee. And then we want to place it somewhere where, nobody can get burned. And I haven't even mixed it, and you can already see the foam forming at the top. When I mix it, it'll just create an even bigger foam. So you just want to mix it so the coffee can get mixed with the sugar and it can taste sweet and not bitter. So you mix it and you mix it just a little bit. You want to make sure that the sugar is off the utensil. And it is, as you can see. Perfect foam. You see, we did a good job. And we clean this up, just like that. Then we get our coffee cup, and we pour it very carefully since it's hot. You don't want to burn yourself. And there you go. That is how you make Cuban coffee.